Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another video. Don't you love Dokkan posting news at 4 a.m. in the morning? I sure do. Oh, those little rascals, they did it again. So I woke up and saw the news that we are going to get some EZAs before we get the part 2 LR. I actually don't think it's gonna be released before. I do want to say that it will be, because we got the details and everything. So now it's just a matter of them arriving into the game. Maybe get a data download or something like that. Maybe prior to the release of the Dokkan Festival LR that we could get. That could be a probable cause here and there, but we'll see that once we get there. But for now, it seems to me that we are going to get a particular upgrade for specific categories here. So we got PAIKUHAN's EZA, the STR PAIKUHAN, which of course on JP, I think this guy is the int PAIKUHAN, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Because yeah, JP, of course, JP has the int version, and then of course Dokkan Global has the STR version, which is pretty funny. And then of course we also got the EZAs for the Super Saiyan Goku Super Kaioken as well. Pretty nice. I don't know if they're gonna make him into like a new card. That could be pretty cool if we can get a new maybe like an LR Super Saiyan Goku Angel Super Kaioken or something like that. Of course it will omit the release of this guy, just make him unuseful, but it's fine, we need one. And then of course we got the EZAs for the main dual Dokkan Fests from, were they New Year's Dokkan Fests? I don't remember, I gotta check when they came out. But good old PAIKUHAN, and then of course JANEMBA getting his EZA. I'm assuming that we're, and this is all speculation because I really don't know, they did this for the Super Saiyan Goku / Gohan and Cell, where both of the EZAs were compacted into one. So it might be the same case. PAIKUHAN's EZA is going to bring the EZAs for a couple of other units. And it seems that you got to farm some additional medals too. So yeah. We're gonna get the AGL PAIKUHAN's EZA, we're gonna get a JANEMBA's EZA and things like that. So before we talk about their details, I think it's pretty interesting to bring up the subject of, let me actually see if his categories are lined up in here before we talk about him, or they just pinpointed just the details of a super attack maybe. Okay. I want to bring up tournament participants because they usually, I don't know if they brought in some help with this. I'm thinking PAIKUHAN is in there, because of course Super Kaioken Goku and of course PAIKUHAN, they competed in a tournament, the other world tournament. So yeah, there he is. PAIKUHAN is in there, same as Super Kaioken. If I'm assuming correctly, he should be in here. He's a very old character, but I don't know if he's in there. He has to be in there. Maybe I'm blind. There he is. So yeah, the STR PAIKUHAN, the Super Kaioken Goku, the AGL PAIKUHAN, and of course JANEMBA. JANEMBA, of course, he is not in here. There's no way that he is in here, because he doesn't participate in that tournament. Is the prior form of him maybe, but I actually don't remember the origins of good old JANEMBA. We got to see that movie now. So yeah, they're getting their EZAs, which is again a really good help for the category that good old Dokkan Festival Cell has provided some help with. So let's go ahead and talk about these guys. The physical Super Saiyan Goku Angel Super Kaioken. So let's go ahead and talk about this guy. He now leads physical type Ki +3 all stats 100%, not bad. He gets 4 Ki to 100% attack and defense. Okay. A 50% chance to dodge. He randomly changes int Ki spheres to Ki spheres of another type. Okay. Not gonna specify which ones. Just straight up, just gonna change them into another type. Okay, sure. It's just gonna be like random changing key spheres into a random key sphere type. So, sure. When receiving an attack, he survives KO attacks up to once within a turn. Kind of reminds me of the STR Namek Goku. STR Namek Goku has that condition. When HP is 80% or more, he gets defense plus 100%. When HP is 80% or less, he changes key spheres from physical to STR. From physical to STR. Okay. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets attack and defense plus 100%. He gets an additional attack and defense plus 50% when HP is 80% or less. Okay. With an STR or physical key sphere obtained, launches 2 additional super attacks. That's good. That's pretty good. I don't know what his effect is. I'm seeing massively rising attack for the turn. For every STR or physical key sphere obtained, he gets 40% attack and a 10% chance to crit. For every STR or physical key sphere obtained. Okay. I see you. Okay. Well, he's gonna do a lot of damage. Actually. With an AGL TEQ or int key sphere obtained, he guards all attacks. And for every AGL TEQ or int key sphere obtained, it's attack and defense plus 20% and a chance of evading enemies attack plus 5%. He already has that 50% chance to dodge here. Okay, I like this guy. You know, you can choose between getting STR key spheres or physical key spheres to make him a lot more damaging, so he can hit pretty hard. Or you can choose between the other key spheres. So I now understand why just changing key spheres randomly from int to another key type. I get it now. I see it. Okay, that's good. I like that. And then of course you can choose between going a little bit on the offensive side of things and go crazy with the damage that he's capable of doing, and then of course the defensive capabilities that this guy will get by collecting the other type key spheres. But either way, he will still be able to do some damage because he's also getting attack plus 20%. It's not as high, of course, as 40% attack, but it's still pretty decent. That's good. I like that. Okay. Okay. Let me see the super. Massively raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy while sacrificing 5%. That's funny. I mean, it doesn't make or break the unit. It kind of reminds me of Kaioken Goku in a way. The Kaioken Goku just has that type of ability where, you know, he hurts himself by going Kaioken. But okay, that's wow. Okay, I'm very impressed by this guy. That's good. That's good. He has some tournament participants, so this is a good help for the team, basically. Okay, I like it. That's good. All right, SDR PAIKUHAN. Out of everybody, by the way, I think I have everybody except for Super Kaioken Goku leveled up to Link level 10. I gotta work on that. The SDR key, 3 HP, attack and defense plus 100%. Attack and defense plus 150% at the start, just as a basic effect. All enemies minus 50% defense. Again, most of these enemies don't like. I don't see most of these enemies just losing a lot of defense at this point, but could be helpful for the battle hard and formidable foe stages. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Great. Beautiful. Fantastic. Oh, they continue. They continue to keep getting that. My god, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that effect. so much. For 4 turns from the character's entry turn, has a 50% chance to dodge. Okay. For every super attack performed, he gets 1 key to any 20% attack and defense. For every super attack? Dokkan had to nerf this. God dang it. For every super attack performed, so there's no limit to this. Attack and defense plus 20% and 1 key. Okay. And then a chance of performing a critical hit plus... And a chance of evading enemy's attack. Plus 50%. I mean, plus 10% up to 50%. Okay. That's good. And that means that you gotta build this unit, like, full additionals, I guess. When the target enemy is in the following status, attack debuffed or attack down or defense down, it gets attack plus 100%. Again, battle hardened formidable foes, I see this guy being really, really good at. Before receiving an attack within the turn, he gets 50% damage reduction. UI Goku, is that you? UI Goku kind of works like that. TEQ UI Goku. I'm making comparisons, guys. I'm sorry. When all allies attacking in the same turn are Otherworld Warriors or Tournament Participants category characters, he gets attack and defense plus 100%, chance of performing a critical hit, and damage reduction rate of 20%. And launches an additional that has a 70% chance to become a super. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's gonna be good for the Battle Hardened Formidable Foes event. That's why I can see he's gonna shine pretty nicely. And that's gonna be helpful because most of these people, like, you know, the event is pretty freaking tough. It's not a cakewalk type of event. It's a really difficult event. So having options like this is pretty resourceful. I do want to point out though that many people might have not summoned for Cell. So I fear that I hope that PAIKUHAN doesn't have the same thing where he needs the Dokkan Festival one, not the sub ECA one. I fear that he will have, like, the Dokkan Festival one will have that ability. Are the ECAs listed in here? No. I have to wait for a data download so they can be listed in here. That's fine. Okay, I mean, he's not bad. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and greatly lowers the time. Again, yeah, he's gonna be good for the Battle Hardened Formidable Foe stage. And then, of course, you get an extra benefit because on Global, he's STR. On JP, he's INT. So he has the level 5 dodge over there. I mean, well, over here on Global, he has the level 5 crit. So that is going to help him out greatly with the dodge chances. Meanwhile, on Global, he's going to be a little bit more hard-hitting. So. Alright, JANEMBA. Good old JANEMBA. Let's go ahead and talk about our boy here. I already seen a little bit of what happened to our boy. What did they do to my boy? What did they massacre? What did they have to do then? But we'll talk about it, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little bit sad about some of the quirks that this guy has, so let's see. So he now leads Corroded Body and Mind. Key plus 3, all stats 180. Or Extreme Class, Key plus 3, 130 to stats. Okay, this is going to be helpful for me on Ultimate Clash. Because I could use this guy as an Extreme Class leader for maybe like Tech or something like that. But he has Extreme Class. So that's good. And of course, PAIKUHAN is going to be Super Class, I'm assuming. And then 180 to Otherworld Warriors. Or Connected Hope. I don't know. I don't remember the lead that he had. Attack and defense plus 180%. Guards all attacks. That's good. 50% damage reduction. This is why I'm gonna cry. And then extreme class allies get 2 key attack and defense plus 30% support. That's good. That's very good. This is without the key spheres that he collects, because now whenever he collects key spheres, he's gonna provide the extra support. That's really good. 3 or more type key spheres of type key spheres. Okay. It shouldn't be tough because it's 3. But I really thought that it was going to be just like normal key spheres, including rainbow key spheres, but not type key spheres. I didn't expect that. Okay, I'll take that. That's fine. Corroded Body of Mind or Uncontrollable Power category allies get 30% attack and defense. That's good. That's very good support. If you put him in a team filled with these characters, he's going to be providing 60% attack and defense support. That's good. Launches an additional that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. My god, did they get a boner for that condition, man? Get a boner for that effect. I hate it. I hate it. Hate it so much. That's fine, dude. Whatever. With one or more rainbow key sphere obtained, he gets defense plus 150% and 30% damage reduction. So he'll have 80% damage reduction. Okay. I didn't read that part. This is the part that I read. For every attack that he receives, for every attack that he receives, attack plus 20% up to 100%, but he loses damage reduction. So he needs to get hit at least 10 times for him to lose his total damage reduction. That is very sad, because this could be the making of a good slot 1 unit because of that 80% damage reduction and guard. But now that you have to bank on not getting so many attacks on slot 1 now, so that he doesn't lose his damage reduction that quickly. Why do you guys do this? He does have a transformation, so they kind of want to force you to transform with him as fast as possible now, so you don't risk the amount of damage that you might take with him. We'll see. Stacks attack. Okay. Festival of Battles. Oh, he's gonna be good on Festival of Battles, Chad. Woo. Raises defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy. Okay. Now, of course, he has his transformation, which, of course, is going to be Super Janemba. Actually, what is his transformation condition right now? I think that will change. Will it change for his ECA? I don't know. Janemba bunny. Wait, why are you not like aligned with this Paikon? You released at the same time with him, didn't you? Oh, wait, no, he's not on tournament participants. What am I talking about? I was like, ooh, they came out at the same time. No, he's not on tournament participants, that's why. So let me go here. I want to check his transformation condition first. Will he be on Worldwide Chaos? I don't remember. Yeah, he is on Accelerated Battle. I got, my brain works. I knew that he was on Accelerated Battle. So he transforms after the character receives an attack 5 or more times in battle. So this might change. Oh, so it was always type key sphere. So now it's 1 less. Okay. Well, that I didn't remember. Okay, so this might change, this condition. It might change. We'll see. With his ECA. So let's see. 200% attack and defense. That's pretty low. It's substantial, but I actually really thought that he was going to get a bit more. But that's kind of low. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to any one type of key sphere. Okay. I'm not going to act surprised because we saw that kind of wording a little bit earlier. Where Kaioken Goku, Super Kaioken Goku is just changing in key spheres to any type of key sphere. So interesting. Changes key spheres AGL to rainbow. So it's ooh, excuse me, sorry. So he will get 2 types of like key sphere change. So he'll change any type of key sphere to any one type of key sphere. And then he will mandatorily change AGL key spheres into rainbow. Okay. Guards all attacks, he has a 50% chance to dodge. With 3 or more type key sphere obtained, he gets 100% attack and defense and launches an additional super. Okay. 1 or more rainbow key sphere obtained, he gets a chance of evading enemies attack plus 30%. That's good. He gets He gets 30% damage reduction before receiving an attack within the turn. After evading an attack, performs a critical hit upon the character's next attack. Oh, after dodging an attack. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. I like that. That's pretty good. 250% attack and defense when attacking with 12 or more ki. Okay, so that's better. That makes him a little bit better, because I got scared for this, because it was like, really, is that it? That's all they give him? But I'm seeing this now. Okay, that's better. I feel a little bit more comfortable, because this Janemba is going to hit pretty hard. Greatly raises attack. Oh, so it's a 50% raise in attack, maybe 20, maybe 30% raise in defense for the turn. Causes immense damage to the enemy. Okay. The only thing that I don't like is this, of course. It's just a little bit painful to see, but that's fine. I'll take it. Once you get into here, this guy's gonna hit ridiculously hard. I think Proton posted the stats for these guys. Janemba, I think I actually didn't see it. I didn't see it clearly. God dang it! I can't talk. But yeah, I think Janemba's stats are going to be looking really good post ECA. So, all right, PAIKUHAN. Let's see. What do you got, buddy? No, I didn't mean to see that comment. But let's see. Yeah, Connected Hope. Key 3 attack and defense plus HP attack and defense plus 180%. Super class key 3. Also that's 130. Gets 200% attack and defense. Has a 50% chance to dodge. He gets super class allies 2 key attack and defense plus 30%. For 7 turns from the character's entry turn, defense plus 200% and guards all attacks. Okay. 3 or more type keys you obtain. He supports Otherworld Warriors or Connected Hope category allies, 30% attack and defense. And then launches an additional passive. God dang it. Ugh. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack. Oh my god. You're killing me here, Dokkan. 1 or more rainbow keys you obtain. He gets 4 key. That's good. That's very good. This guy had a lot of issues with key. So now that he's getting that with a rainbow keys to obtain, oh, yeah, that's very good. That's very good. I like that. 20% chance to dodge and seals the attacked enemies at super attack for 2 turns. This is good for all. This is good for the battle-hardened formidable foes. This is very good. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 200% attack and defense. He's gonna be hitting pretty decently hard too, as well. Okay. All right. What is it? What is he specifying? Seal the attack's enemy's attack for 2 turns. Yeah, like I feel like that's good. I feel like that's gonna be very good, very useful. Seals the attacked enemy's attack for super attack for 2 turns. Again, battle hardened formidable foes at that. This guy's gonna be really good in there. Alright, so our boy PAIKUHAN has different types of super attacks. So he has the normal super attack, and then of course he has the unit super attack with the boy Angel Goku. So greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. Okay. Okay. You could have put that there. We know how this super attack is activated, but I guess it's a reminder for other people. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy. Attacks effective against all types, and greatly lowers attack. Have we seen that? I don't remember the last unit that got that. Attacks effective against all types on super? On Unit Super? I don't think I've seen that. That's pretty, I mean, that's pretty good. I've never seen this on a super attack listing. That's not bad. I'll take it. That's pretty good. Okay, so I got misled. Not mistaken, misled for a few reasons, because this is the Paikon that we're referring to then. Because this Paikon, of course, all allies attacking the same turn are Otherworld Warriors or tournament participants. I feel like you can still run this guy on Otherworld Warriors. Maybe on Paikon's team, granted he will have the same name. There's also Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku has Otherworld Warriors on his categories, right? Am I mistaken? Let me check. I'm checking in the game. I'm not checking. Yeah. Otherworld Warriors and then time limit. Gotta check the categories that he's in. Let me. Okay, good old Cell, because he has tournament participants. Let's check that STR Paikon real quick, and then we will wrap things up. The video's been going pretty long. We're discussing 4 EZAs. Let me know down in the comments below who you guys are excited for. Otherworld Warriors, he is not on time limit. Nor he's on Kamehameha. So maybe the 170 from... 170 from... Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. But if we go back... Does Cell give him the 200%? Yeah, he might be on accelerated battle too. That's why. Let me check accelerated battle real quick. He has to be in there, isn't he? Okay, no, he's not in here. So I'm confused. I guess they said that you have to run him on Cell's team because he can get a better leader skill setup. But of course, if people didn't pull Cell, then where are you going to use this guy in? I feel like if you still have Paikon, you can use him in that team. You won't have any problems at all. Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, of course, he does not. He does lead accelerated battle, but it's the 170. Not the extra 30%, so he won't fit on the 200% that he's in. I can check here. Yeah. Oh, well, Cell is providing his 200%. Is that why? Is that the reason? No, it's the 200% HP, that's why. Like the extra HP threshold, because he is only on... This guy leads tournament participants plus 200%, and that is the extra 50 HP. But yeah, he's not on Cell's like actual 200%. But either way, I think that's what they meant for him to, like, maybe meant for you to do. Maybe run him in that team so you can have a better setup for tournament participants and things like that. So yeah, well, there you go. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think about these guys' EZAs? I guess a little bit of a boost for the team, you know, tournament participants, things like that. In addition to that, we're actually getting some actual sub EZAs, which we have not gotten in a while. So that's good. Thank you, Dokkan. We appreciate it. Now, it would be better if you don't put these news at around like 4 a.m. my time, so I'd be late to tossing out the video, but it is what it is. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Janemba and Paikon's EZA might be arriving in like 2 days time. We don't know. Pretty sure that we're gonna get a data download because it's about time we're gonna get news regarding the next release on Dokkan, which is gonna be the part 2 LR for this celebration. So we will keep an eye out for that. But for now, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.